Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to FvH. This is yours truly, the JMFactor, Matos speaking. And we're going to be starting things off with Axel Foley taking on Blade. And this match is high stakes, as the winner of this match will be having high benefits, as they will be part of will be taking the final spot in the Eurocontinental title match, which is held by the champion himself, Juggernaut. And he's a Juggernaut, bitch, yeah! Anyway, Blade will be making his way to the ring. And also, for those of you who aren't really familiar with me, let me get you guys to not only to introduce myself. I'm JMFactor, Matos. I run the CW, SC Wrestling Sports Entertainment Alternative. You can easily find me on JMFactorPC.com. Just look JMFactor on the search. You'll find anything regarding SCA. Hey, yeah, for the first time ever, I'll be running an all-female call league for SCA's generation. But enough about that. Anyway, here's Blade. He's getting ready to rip Axel Foley a new one. And here we go. You know, I swear, whenever I hear Foley, to be honest with you, I always think Mick Foley. Then again, I only know a little Axel Foley. I never saw, like, the stuff that he came from. Maybe I saw, like, one thing over the summer before I started commentating for independent wrestling leagues. But anyway, enough about this brief past in history. Axel Foley is making his way down the ring. Like I said before, this is to determine who will take the final spot for the big Eurocontinental title match. You gotta wonder, will it be Blade who will be taking it, or will it be Axel who will be taking it? To be honest with you, I have no freaking clue. We're gonna find out in just a few seconds. Because in a few seconds, we're gonna let the train wreck begin. Silence. Alright, here we go. We got the battle between a vampire hunter and a cop. This is going to be interesting, as we start things off with a grapple tie-up. And Axel Foley already starting things off with an STO, putting a Blade on the canvas. But how is a cop going to stand a chance against a vampire hunter? And the man's half vampire. Well, he is vampire. Well, hybrid, I guess. I haven't seen Blade on time. Anyway, Axel's already got him up. Blade able to shift his weight and give him a suplex of his own. So our Blade momentarily has control as he's got it. He's putting him up a little bit, trying to go for a surfboard, but Axel's legs were too close to the ropes. Now he's trying to distance himself, trying to come up with a better plan. He counters the kick. Once again, Axel being a little bit too predictable. You know, when you jump the well too many times, it's going to catch you. But Axel once again getting control, and he just throws Blade down. He just starts stomping him. Axel must have brass balls just throw Blade down. They just stomp him. And it just dropped the big knee. And once again dropping the big knee. And then just delivered a big elbow. And another elbow right to the back of the skull. Blade ain't gonna be taking that crap though. He just chops him across the chest. And now he's got him by the leg. He's gonna go for a move we haven't seen in years, the slingshot. But Axel, somehow, you know, I don't know how he's now like briefly unconscious from the slingshot as Blade just spins him around. Well, dodge, reversal. We have a whole chain of reversals here. We're not talking about chain grapple reversing either. Now he's walking around, punch right to the knee. Now Blade's got him up over his shoulders. He's trying to go for something big here, but Axel's like, DDT. Axel, I guess I can say that he has control, but wait, no, I spoke too soon. I always love that whenever something happens and then you're about to say something, but then you're like too soon, and it already happens again, but once again, Blade is now put on the ground. Blade has been put more times on the ground than Axel. Blade's going to have to find some kind of way to get himself out of this situation that he's in. Because this situation that he's in is not really the greatest of situations. Is he just getting his ass whooped, getting suplexed around, getting stumped, getting countered. Blade has to come up with something big, or some kind of way to turn the momentum to his side. And once again, another elbow shot there by Axel Foley. And Axel's been literally, it's hard for me to say, but he's been manhandling Blade. Blade hasn't been able to get much in. Well, he did get that drop toe hold in. And he's going back outside. He has to rethink. He's going to have to replan and re-strategize here. Take advantage of the ref's 10 count. But I guess that's not to be, as he gets drop kicked by Axel Foley. And Axel getting his Apollo Creed on. And once again, that knee elbow being driven right to the knee. And Blade I thought Blade had something going for him there. But Axel Foley, once again, with the chain reversals. And once again, just with the brass balls, just throws Blade down and just stomps away at him. I haven't seen this much manhandling or woman handling in SCA now. Since Kaiser beat the hell out of Ray in Hardcore Havoc. Try through. Blade, man, you're going to have to come up with something big here. Foley is manhandling you. It's hard for me to say. Once again, STO. Now he's going up. Foley's going to try to end this quickly. I think he's going to go for something pretty big. He's just waiting. Here we go. Spinning elbow drop. Spinning elbow. Well, back elbow. Knocking Blade down. And now, dropping and that time dropping the knee. Now he's going up again. Now what's he planning here? No, he's not going to do anything. Blade just got back to his feet. He's like, nah, not the best of ideas. Once again, knocking him back with that elbow. And now I think he's leaving the ring to recover, rethink his strategy, or come with a new one. Axel's literally keeping his distance from Blade. Not anymore. He wants to keep the, he needs to stay on Blade. Gotta wear the man down. He's been wearing him down so far with most of these reversals and tactics. But Blade, reversing and trying to find a way. Maybe he's trying to wear him down a bit before he goes for the bigger moves. See, just like that. Just those short combinations can lead you to any type of advantage or any type of opening. And now he's working on the hamstring of the leg. Just manhandling it. Now he's just dragging him to the center of the ring. Axel's like, nuh-uh. Rejected. Oh, he tried to go once again for the elbow, but Blade was able to use a drop toe hold. Remember what I said? If you go into the well too many times, try to do like the same tactic over and over again, you will get countered and you will pay. Or as, if I can quote, damn, I forgot the name of this one dude from Baki the Grappler. The dude basically said that, if you mess up, my counterattack will end your life. That's basically it. Counter there by Axel. A counter there by Blade. Blade's got him in a front headlock. To no avail as Axel goes to the collar elbow. Just driving those knees to the gut. He forces Axel to let go. But he could not avoid that neck breaker though. Yeah, Axel's going for the mount position of doom. And Blade was able to get out of it. But he got pitch slapped. He got smacked. He was like, where my money? Ooh, and it slapped him down. Blade in hell behind. Oh, he's got him on the apron. And Blade once again leaving the ring. To me, I think that's a good idea. You're going to need a new plan. Okay, I think he's got a new plan. Let's see if his new plan will work. Going for a punch. He was trying to... Basic move. The scoop and the slam. And now Axel going up top. I think he's going to try to go for a high flying maneuver. But ooh, ow! I had the cringe to that, man. That had to hurt. I mean, that didn't happen to me, but it's that phantom pain that affects all of us men. Just like how me clubbing somebody in the back. And now he's got him in the Now he's looking at me, he was grabbing him by the lip, raking at it, and now he's just wailing on the side of his cranium. But he got tired. And wait a minute, Axel going for the cover. One. Nope, only one. Believe it or not, despite the beating that Blade took, he only has a one. I always knew Blade couldn't go down that easily. What the? How is he dizzy? I mean, he just held him. But how does it make him dizzy? Unless, unless Axel Foley gave him hallucinogenic brownies earlier, or he ate hallucinogenic brownies. That happened to me. I was interviewing the Nigerian Nightmares at Jimmy Slicka's birthday party last Saturday, and I got knocked out by Nigerian Nightmares. Like, they just did the whole, they grabbed me by the side of my shoulder and just knocked me out. And that sucked. Because I felt like my friend gave me hallucinogenic brownies at the show. It was a nightmare. Don't ever eat hallucinogenic brownies. I swear, absolutely, man, you got the brassest balls. Just throw Blade down, just like stop it. That's like saying you throw Wolverine down and spit it in his face. You got that balls to actually do that. And Blade finally got in control. He's dragging Axel in the middle of the ring. He just misses that elbow. All that effort was for nothing, Blade. Or I could be wrong. Hey, what the? And Blade just set him right up for the GDS. He just told that fool to go to sleep. Go to Dreamland at the police station. Here we go. 1, 2. It could be Blade. And Blade will be going. We'll take that final spot for the Eurocontinental title match. And Blade is your winner. And despite all the crap I've said about Blade, I'm like, Blade, thank God you won. I mean, I don't want to see Axel Foley in the Eurocontinental title match. I want to see this guy in the Eurocontinental title match. Great victory here for Blade. He barely survived. He took that beating. He took it. He took it. I don't know how he took all the punishment, but he did. And he made Axel Foley pay. Caught out of nowhere. Hey, man, what the hell? Axel Foley, he just like, I think he like played possum. Son of a bitch, full Nelson face buster. Look at Axel. He's like, so what if I lost? Oh, come on, man. What a sore loser. Big man jumped a dude from behind after the ass whooping that he received greatly. And now he's like throwing Blade around, just throwing him back in the ring like he was yesterday's garbage. And now he's just in opposition to Doom, just beating the holy hell out of him. I mean, good God, this is not right. This is completely unnecessary. I mean, so what if Blade won? I mean, Jesus, and come on, not again. Full Nelson face buster. Good God, man. Big man, son of a bitch. Can't believe it. Look at this guy. He's like pointing at the crowd for no random reason. And Blade, he's out. He's out like a light. And now Axel's leaving. Now he's leaving. Axel just showing the message to Blade. And I have a feeling this is probably not the last we'll see these two go at it. Jeez. This is bull and a half. No, wait a minute. Faye's having a meeting with Jun. Wasn't it? Injustice? It looks like Faye and Jun will be joining forces now. Question is, will they work together? Well, anyway, guys, we're running out of time. This is the JMFactor, Joseph Matos saying good fight, good night, and see you guys next time.